think I'm gonna make this one a bit better. Before I assemble it, I will be building the engine room. Pipes, pump, get the mechanical pump out, cogwheel, a hand, hand crank. Plop that down, replace that there, but that's not going right. See, and that rotates. Then what we have to do is we need to get it connecting to this. So we place one down, we connect it, see, that goes down into there. Then that when it is right, it makes rotation, gives it rotational power. There we go. But see, what I will be doing is getting some diesel. From the Create Diesel generators. I will show you how it works for a basic. You fill that up, hand crank, then soon enough, there we go, it gives rotation. Well, to be honest, basically, then what we have to do, we need to get the clutch working, then after that, the gear shift, and I think I'm going to make the boot so it opens up. See, that only affects this one, it doesn't affect that one too. So it means that I can just do the two. So, we do forward, backwards, on, off, left, right. So, no, the forward and backwards, that is just one. Just go and find this stuff. Get 1, 2, forward, on, off, left, and right. You can also make a survival one, you know. I am doing survival friendly. I mean, like a full-on base part, a portable base, which that's what I'm gonna try and do. Right, actually, you know what? I'm not gonna do the boot. Unless I could connect that part to make it so that it rotates the what's it called? I had a feeling that's not going to be a key. Now we'll get the toggle latch. So we need to make sure that the arrow is pointing from the direction that the redstone link will be, because that is the area where it actually gets the power from. So then place one of those. Then what we have to do, we look carefully. You see how there's nothing there? We need to make sure. Right. We need to make sure it's got that little disc thing there. Right click those two to make sure they're both receivers. This one would be the power. This one changing the direction. Then we get the controller. Linked redstone controller. On would be there, and there would be the other one. Since this toggle, you see how it activates and that. See that? That is good. Because that means that I don't have to hold it. That makes it a lot easier for me, to be honest. Next what we have to do, this is probably where it's going to close off. Probably going to have something like the large wheel. Maybe here. Probably there is a good position. Next we get the gearbox. That will be changing the rotation so that I can actually get the stuff down. No. Then what we need to get here, encased chain drive, cogwheel and shafts. Got one there, one there. Right, also large cogwheel. Place the large cogwheel there. Place another one there. Now, can we place it? I think that is the best place for it. Then, as you can see, it's just there. We place one there, then one there. Then we place a shaft so that the rotation goes through there. There we go, and now that is connected. So this is the engine room, to be honest. And it's all fixed. And it's all made. And when I make it into an entity, or physics object, whatever you want to call it, the wheels will go down, as you can see over here. It's going down. I've decided that I'm not actually going. Next, what we have to do is, here we go, we're to seal the engine room off, because this room cannot actually, well, you can go in it, placing a door like here-ish. Place the door there, as you can see it opens all nice. But, as you can see over here, it's not very good. So we'll get a, I mean it doesn't look very good. So we need a, what's it called? Wait, well yeah, what is it called again? I think it's here, yeah, casing. Take any of those, I'll be going for the brass casing. The cheaper one will be the andesite casing. Fortunately, I can't put pipes in casing, because I would. That would make it a lot easier. Cogwheel, then hand crank again. Sorry, I accidentally broke it. Yeah. Then you can, next area, could be the sting area, the storage area, or whatever area you want. There we go, look. I'll show you what you can do. Like a bed, crafting table, photography. You can even get some furnaces. Maybe some chests, you know, you might want to get some chests. Maybe some seats. Range of colours. I'll be having the green one in there. 1, 2, 3. Then there we go. The second area, I will also be putting some more wheels on. Then think it's 1 block away. Yeah, 1 block away. Then what we have to do is we have to build the control room, or the driving area, whatever you want to call it. Not really a car, it's more like a van, to be honest. Here we go. Now we get some glass. Unless we get some stairs, copycat stairs. This is optional, you do not have to do this. I think it just makes it easier for the actual build. You see, it looks a bit better. I feel like a medium wheel. I want to kind of see the size difference. Not too bad, to be honest. Just get this one and that one to turn. That's what I think I'm gonna do. I am gonna have a large wheel though. No, there. I am also going to have one to open the fuel tank. Yes, we do have a hose pulley. Personally, I think it could be better. Yeah. I'll try and find out a way to incorporate the hose pulley into it, and I'll tell you guys later on if I do. That is the wrong build. I don't know why I'm building from that one. We need a lectern because you can actually place the controller on there. Got one there, and we'll place one there. Those two will have to be the exact same. You know what? Let's get a redstone block, redstone dust. Also, we should probably get a wrench. Dust, click. There we go. Dust, click. And there we go. Should all be. Since we've got those two, it should. I mean, hopefully it should be so they both rotate in the same direction. And since these are the wheels, when one of those moves, it should make all of this so it moves forward. So now let's get the controller out. I want to see what this actually does, because I've got no clue what this does. Okay, that makes no sense to me, but okay. Shift, space. And this one, D. Next, let's get the what's it called? Here, the gravitron. Grab this. Don't need that. Reset pause 1. Then pause 2. Copy. Schematic save as ship. No, I mean car. Schematic list. Airplane and car. Right, because I had an airplane I did before. So, what we do now, very simple. We get the helm, we activate it by shift right clicking, click assemble. It should be assembled. Yeah, it is assembled, as we can see from the F3B, which shows hitboxes. Now I'm checking on everything. Sometimes stuff breaks, but to be honest, it looks completely fine to me. So let's go for a little test drive. Right, we also need green seat and doors. Steel doors again. Just get ladders. Copper ladders, let's go for. Here we go. And we placed a ladder. We go down one. And as you can see, they did go down. Ladder. Boom boom. As you can see, that is placed. Now we can clear out the inventory. Oh right, I nearly forgot one thing. Goggles. Let's find if there are any hoses. I just want to know if I can import anything. Huge. Can't be that. Yeah, it's not that big. Sure, it has an alright size. Engine silencer. Look, now when you jump, you will be able to climb on that. Yeah, I don't really like it being silent. Again, we aren't gonna need this. We're gonna need it. So, yeah, we want to create a cool looking field area, you know, so that when we plug it in, it pumps stuff out. Some of that out. Let me just use a creative one to test. Get some diesel. Then it will get the pipe. Smart fluid pipe and a pump. Diesel. Let's get a motor and a cog to test. Seems to be working. The second it pulls anything out, that nice, that means this is working. So look. So I could just do this. Say, oh look, it's working. Can't. Oh, plus it doesn't even plug in. Does not look like I can actually do that. But if I get the trapdoor, do that. There we go. We've got the fuel tank area. 4 different people who want to be here. Like a little travelling area. Then we just turn it on. On. Then press shift. And then we start going forward. We do this. We start moving left. We start moving right. Very nice. It is working now. Thank you guys for watching. See you in the next one.